Hello, I'm Kyle. Sadly, today is not Pen Talk. Today is my artist channel. So I'm going to unboxing my exhibition in Kaohsiung.
This video is sponsored by my bank account.
This is an experimental portrait I made in UK 9 years ago. In the beginning, I wanted to use different media to create a different type of portrait that would reflect my own culture background. I choose portrait because my early works were all realistic oil painting of figures. So I was more familiar with this subject. If I want to use different media and methods to create a new series, I think it's better to start with a subject that I am familiar with. The first thing that came to my mind was glow-in-the-dark pigment, because I like the way it glows in the dark, allowing the image to change depending on the light. I had already started to use glow-in-the-dark pigment when I was in Taiwan, so I knew a little bit about this material. In the parts that reflects my own culture, the first thing that came to my mind is the seal stamp. Because in Taiwan, there are many situations in life that need seal stamp, like receiving registered mail, opening a bank account, or buying or selling a house. The seal stamp is considered a very formal representation of a document in Taiwan. Another element that came to my mind is the fingerprints, which are very easy to see in early Taiwanese contrasts. Although in recent years, fingerprint contrasts are not so common compared to early years. Fingerprint unlock function for smartphones and the fingerprint presses to enter the airport customers have made fingerprint one of the official ways to represent a person. So I combine three elements: glow-in-the-dark pigment, seal stamp, and fingerprint to create the first work in this series. After finishing this work, I thought about what else could represent a person besides the biological feature of the face and fingerprints, and the official document represented by the seal stamp. I have been thinking about this topic for a long time. I think personality could also represent a person, and personality is very much related to one's own experience. The place where everyone grows up, the place they live, the people and the things they meet would affect that person's personality. So I started to add maps to my work. In my first work using the map, I combined the Taiwan topographic map, where I grew up, to create a self-portrait. Then I used London and my hometown's map, mark the places that changed me or shaped me on the map, like the schools I studied, places I often visited, and the place I lived. The fourth one used Taipei's map. Unlike the first three works, I feel when living in an area, I'm more familiar with the place I live and the places I often visit. And I'm not familiar with the places I seldom go to or have never visited. Therefore, in this work, I drew the familiar with areas according to the real map. The part I'm not familiar with has changed to what I want or what I think. The fifth map is an imaginary map. I changed the street into worlds. Since then, all the elements I want to try in my series have been accomplished. And there is my latest Map of Memory series. There are only two works in this series so far. One is Taichung, which has been frequently visited in recent years, and the other one is Singapore. These two works are merely a combination of seal-stamp, streets, partially real, partially imaginary maps. The image on the stamp comes from different memories. For example, hobby shop, Hong Kong style barbecue shop, the movie Jurassic World at Tiger City, Universal Studio in Singapore, and so on. All the things in life, big and small, become an image on the seal stamp. All images compose the map of that place. Some of the streets were changed to a single word, and that word is how I feel about the place. When the light off, the people and the things that I remember most about this place will appear.